I've declared a state of emergency in the province of Ontario. We're facing an unprecedented time in our history.
We're suspending the entry of foreign nationals who have been to Europe in the last 14 days from entering the United States. Citizens, permanent residents, and our families.
Minister of Italy has approved a new package of measures in an effort to help people worst hit by the pandemic.
Is for people to stay home. If they do have to go out, they need to keep 2 meters.
What is right, and just stay home. These measures are...
Yes, face coverings, I think people should be wearing in shops. And in terms
the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
That was a long shower.
Yeah, had a lot going on in my mind.
You okay?
I'm fine. It's nothing you need to worry about. What do you want for dinner?
You know what I want for dinner?
He says you can't have that for breakfast.
It's not what I meant, but maybe do that for breakfast. So I'm gonna be late.
You can spare 2 minutes. It's not like you could do more if you tried.
C'est ça. Your plan to have your way with me, madame.
With the French accent?
So you liked it?
No. Siri, what's going on in the news today?
Hello, Andrea. Here's the latest news for today.
It has rocked Canadian health, jobs, and social life in just 5 weeks.
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Shocking numbers affecting real people.
My gigs had been canceled.
And so, new measures.
And what about this familiar call out?
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay the blazes home.
We all know it, most are doing it, but are the rules too much?
People are asking, can I have a beer with my neighbors?
On health, jobs, and how we get together, Canadians and COVID-19.
This is The National.
Okay, it was the craziest thing. He came over yesterday, because of the pandemic, we hadn't seen each other, And he was just in a bad place and needed to clear his head, so I invited him over. I swear I had the most noble of intentions when I said that, and I now know in retrospect that kind of seems like a booty call. And
Breathe. There's no judgment here. Okay, there's a little bit of judgment. But did you guys?
Andrea, did we? Or how many times did we? Have you ever ridden a bicycle backwards while simultaneously skipping and having the best orgasm of your life?
No, but that sounds like a lot of work.
I know you haven't had your first time in a long time, so you might not be able to relate, but it was all my first time.
Okay. Every time's like the first time when you're with the right person.
Right. Totally. You know, I just didn't think this would happen, but I think he's finally mine.
Sounds like you find your guy. As soon as he's ready to leave his girlfriend.
Well, what if she's the other woman? This one is different, okay? It's not like I'm some man snatcher.
I'm sorry. It left a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, what happened with Emily. I mean, she's my friend and she was your friend too.
Not everyone is lucky enough as you to find the love of their life in high school, okay? I sent you a revision of the budget.
That's why I initially called you. Yeah, I'll just gonna add my own revisions and then I'll hand it in. Meanwhile, enjoy your mystery man.
You betcha.
With the state of emergency, can the province potentially allow out-of-province medical workers to work in Ontario without Ontario college certification?
I'll pass that over to the Minister of Health.
That's not something that we're contemplating right now. The purpose of the emergency order really is to allow for the closure of the facilities that are noted in the order, licensed childcare facilities.
Dear Andrea, I just broke up with my boyfriend of 3 years. This happened just before the lockdown. As you can imagine, it's been very hard for me since we broke up. And what makes it worse is that it's compounded by social isolation. Yours truly, Lonely Isolation.
Dear Lonely Isolation, I totally understand what you're going through. Do your best to stay connected with as many friends and family as possible. That'll help keep you grounded. Hang in there.
Dear Andrea, I'm an avid reader of your column and I've never had a reason to write until now. I just found out I'm pregnant and I have never been this happy. It's like something within me is complete. Happy woman.
Dear happy woman, that's amazing. Wow, that's so great. I'm so happy for you and your pregnancy. It's not often I get messages like these. I myself am trying to have a baby. Please wish me luck. All the best and write me back in 9 months. Yeah, that's totally fine. So yeah, Sean, you could have Lonely Isolation, Debbie, you can have Sad Person. You guys can do whatever you want with the others, but just please make sure that Bullied Employee and Happy Woman are there in my column. I just think they really connect with my key demographic. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, totally. Let me put it this way. Shh. Let's go. Right. Guys, I actually have to call it a night, but we'll just pick this up tomorrow. We've made really good progress today. Just think about the points we talked about, and we'll definitely be able to wrap this up tomorrow. Yeah, okay. All right, bye guys. Okay, I'm just gonna be a second. I have like one more sentence to finish this thing.
Ah, it's okay. I'll just watch the game. No one in the stands. I don't even know why they're playing. But I'm sort of glad.
Awesome. All right. Ooh, this looks nice. Is it Hakeem's?
Yeah. What's your favorite?
You. Better.
Oh. It's not your favorite. So you had a good day. Who's the happy person?
She's the pregnant lady. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like something's off.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel lonely.
I'm right here.
Not that kind of lonely. I think I'd like to get pregnant. I think I want to have a baby. And I don't know if it's like biology or I just want something to nurture or like I want life to have meaning. I don't care if it's like a little boy or a little girl or a gender fluid kid that like chooses its gender in the future.
How long have you been feeling this way?
I've given it some thought.
So, a while. I had no idea.
Okay, well, what do you think?
Kids are a lot of work. Honestly, I haven't given it any thought at all. What's got you feeling this way all of a sudden?
Is it so outlandish that I don't want a baby? I mean, I thought you wanted us to have kids.
I do, I think, but like, eventually, when we're old and...
You're 29 and I'm 30.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Except that that's a lie. I have given it some thought. Jim from work just had a baby and he's miserable. He doesn't get any sleep. Babies don't sleep, you know that. They wake up like 100 times in one night, crying, hungry, full, sleepy, not sleepy, itchy, cold, hot. They're very small. They're very fragile. And they require constant care. And then there's the poop and snot. Then there's the confusion and uncertainty. Should we vaccinate? Should we baptize? What if he grows up to be a serial killer? You can't send him back. You can't return him to the store if it's not working out. You're stuck for life.
Wow. I didn't realize you felt like that strongly about it. I mean, I know you're not natural with kids, but I thought once it's ours.
Andrea, I love you. I love you with all of my heart. And I will do anything for you. Just kids, right now?
I need this.
Can you give me some time? Think about it a little bit. I mean, absorb.
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. Night. I didn't expect this after that.
Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Dr. Hassan. How are you?
I'm a doctor in the midst of a pandemic, so I'm doing as fine as I can. I'm sorry, I only have 20 minutes for this appointment. As you know, we're trying to limit our in-person appointments as much as possible. Reading your file, I see you're trying to have a baby. Wonderful. So this is what we'll do. You'll tell me your concerns, and if we can't address them over the phone, you'll make an appointment to come and see me.
Okay.
Wonderful. So what brings you here today?
I'm trying to have a baby.
Okay.
I'm worried that I might not be able to have one and that maybe there's just something wrong with me. I figured...
How long have you been trying?
3 months and 14 days.
Relatively speaking, that's not a very long time.
Well, my mother had 6 kids, and by my age, she had 3. Her sister had 4, and my grandmother had 9. We're a really fertile family, and I know it was a different time, but if I'm having this much problem, it's because there's definitely something wrong with me. Is there like a test that you can give me?
How's your period? Do you have a regular
I'm always
periods?
regular. I'm never late.
We've covered most of your history. Is there anything you can think of from your family's history that would be relevant?
I can't think of anything else.
Have you had any surgeries?
No.
Are you on any medication?
No.
What's your alcohol consumption?
Mild, like a bottle a week.
Do you smoke?
No.
What about work? Are you exposed to any radiation from, say, a tech job or something?
I work for an online magazine, so I've been working strictly from home.
How often do you have sex?
A lot. We have a lot of sex. And we have sex while I'm ovulating.
Are you tracking your ovulation?
Yeah, I have the app.
What about surgeries? Anything surgery?
No.
Have you been pregnant before?
No.
How did that go?
No. No, I wish.
How's your husband handling this?
He's a little less anxious than I am.
Andrea, I currently don't see any reason to order any tests. You're doing everything you can. It's only been 3 months, and that's not a very long time to get pregnant. Why don't you make an appointment in about 3 months' time? Say June, if you're still trying.
Okay, I guess this should all be done in 3 months, so it'll be easier to schedule an appointment then.
I'd prefer meeting you and your husband. It takes man...
Hey, you're home early.
No, I'm here at the usual time. What are you doing?
Just had an interesting question in my column today.
More interesting than usual?
There's a unique piece of jewelry that this lady's trying to get, but she can't get it without her partner.
Like, because it's expensive?
Not because it's expensive, but the whole point of the jewelry is you need someone to get it for you. It's like unique that way.
If she wants it that bad, I think she should just get it herself, not wait for her partner. Hey?
Yeah.
Is that what was interesting?
Yeah. Speaking of interesting.
Andrew. Andrew. Oh, I'm tired. I should get dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Please bring me back.
I know it. Days of playing basketball and dating the most beautiful girl in the school.
Most beautiful. I'll give it to you. She was something. But Andrea had nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing on Yelena.
Oh, Yelena. She wasn't all that.
Oh, please, you had your eyes all over her in high school.
She had her eyes all over me. It's not my fault I was the most popular in school. Everyone had their eyes on me.
Oh, here we go.
Except I only had eyes for one girl. Brenda. I'm just kidding. What was her name? Josie Ann.
Oh.
That was
Nice.
Andrea, my love.
Aw. Have you guys even seen her since high school? I saw her on like IG the other day, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah? How's she looking these days? Bet she peaked in high school, eh?
She definitely peaked in high school. She's looking a little worn. You chose well. Oh. Wow, she has a baby.
Great. Other person I remember from high school. Deb.
Oh, fuck off. Don't bring Deb into this.
You're not the only guy who can mention old girlfriends.
Except Deb is still kind of in our lives. I don't know how you're friends with her still, Andrea.
We just work together, and plus Deb's like, she's not a bad person, she's just like a free spirit. You used to be her friend.
Well, I thought that there was a line she wouldn't cross, but she doesn't have that line, it seems.
I didn't realize it was a sour topic. Sorry, Emily.
No, it's not a sour topic. It's not like I'm not over it. I just think that it's a despicable thing. You know, you have someone who you think has your back, your person, and then they stab you in the back. But we are well past that now, aren't we, dear?
Yeah. Yeah, of course we are. Well, speaking of mothers and their children, Emily and I have started trying.
Really?
Yeah. There may be a little Jacob or a little Emily running about soon.
There might already be. I checked this morning twice and it was positive. I still need to go to the doctor for a confirmation, but...
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was just looking for the right time to break it to you, and now seemed as good as any with our best friends here.
Oh my god, guys.
Oh,
Oh, hey. Social distancing.
Easy to forget.
There's a baby in there.
That's amazing, guy. Congratulations.
We're having a baby.
Oh. Guys, we are so old right now.
Yep.
Sometimes it feels that way, doesn't it? Why don't we forget with a little bit more wine?
Yeah, I'd say no to that.
Fill that up.
Congratulations again, man. You know I'm impressed by you. You're so composed. I think I'd be freaking out if it was me.
What makes you think that?
Well, I don't know, having a baby? Being wholly responsible for another living thing? I got colleagues at work who've had babies. It just changes everything. How are you not freaking out?
Actually, I may have a confession.
I knew it. Jacob paints a perfect picture, but on the inside.
I don't want you to think, Jack.
No, I understand. I mean, it's a big deal. Andrew's been wanting to get pregnant. I've been unsure, but... Wait a minute. What's going on, Jake?
Emily and I are breaking up.
What? Are you kidding? Since when? Why?
We moved out last night. Been together for so long, you know? Now we're wholly different people now. Honestly, we've kind of been on the rocks for a while. And with this whole COVID situation, being stuck together at home all the time, really opened up the cracks in the relationship.
I had no idea you guys were working through stuff.
Wasn't a big deal at first. Tried bearing it with work and keeping busy.
Dude, it's been the four of us since... I can't believe this.
Yeah. Well, when she got pregnant, we both thought that since we both love kids, we'd be able to bond over the baby and maybe start a family.
Something happened with the pregnancy?
Yeah. She lost the pregnancy. That was kind of the last straw for her. Tried comforting her, talking to her. She just wasn't having it. You know how she can be. There's no more baby. So why are we even together? Not after all you've done.
This is it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait a minute. You've only talked about Emily. What about you? You're not seeing someone else, are you? It isn't who I think it is. Again?
I got some pretty interesting news. What is it? Jacob and Emily broke up. Jacob moved out last night.
What? Oh my god, what about the baby?
Just gave you some big news about our friends. Our friends of 10 years, and all you can ask about is the baby?
Because what could be more important than the pregnancy? What if they want to give it up? Maybe we can adopt it. Like you said, they're friends for 10 years.
Andrea, I'm not ready to be a father.
You don't mean that.
I mean it, I'm not. Is that gonna be a problem? Andrea, why do you have pregnancy test kits? And so many of them? No, you wouldn't do that. Please tell me we're not trying to have a baby. Andrea? Tell me I am not misreading this and we are not trying to have a baby.
You really don't understand, do
Why
you?
don't you explain
You
it to
don't
me?
fucking understand!
What don't I understand?
Why don't you want to have a baby with me?
It's a baby. It's okay to be freaked out. It's a whole human being, and that's not the issue. You lied to me.
I thought you'd come around.
Come around? Jesus. How long have we been trying?
A couple of months.
Fuck. We were talking. I was thinking about it. We were having a conversation, and you were trying even before we started having that conversation?
Yeah, because you know what? I thought you'd change your fucking mind. Because you'd want to have a baby with me, because you fucking love me.
What's that?
What do you think it is?
It's making a noise.
It's positive.
Jacob?